Welcome back, Homestead family and backyard gardeners. This is Rob from Focus Fresh Gardens Homestead, eating fresh to your plate. And today, on the 15th of October, I'm down here next to my pineapple raised garden bed, and I've got my miniature peach tree here, and I'm just showing you. Look, it's just absolutely loaded up here. I should have got more and more of these, but look at that, unbelievable. This is going to be a great harvest. But I'm just going to show you some other things. We're going to harvest a zucchini, Snoepeas. I'm going to show you my apple tree and a nectarine. So let's get gardening. I'm over here at our rockmelon and watermelon raised garden bed here, and I've decided to experiment with different things like putting sunflowers on the side or the back, and I've got a golden zucchini here and a blackjack zucchini here, and to me it's just working absolutely perfect in my food forest here. People don't like the word food forest because my place doesn't look like a complete jungle out here, but you know, my food forest is completely different. I'm looking for different ideas, what to plant, where to put them, and going against the grain. And I'm going to show you, plants can work with other plants or vice versa, and it's really interesting. But this is a long time since I've grown a zucchini, and I'm just really happy that I haven't seen any bees around here. So we're just going to pick this one. Look at that, not too bad at all. The flower hasn't even opened yet. So that's first start of the year, absolutely beautiful for me. That's a keeper right there. Just harvested my purple cauliflower. It's hasn't formed correctly, but oh well, it's still good eating. Yeah, I just want to take you, probably the next couple of months or so, we'll be harvesting watermelon rockmelons in this raised garden bed, and on the other one I'm going to show you, it's a wicking bed. So we're going to have a competition to see which is the better, wicking bed or raised garden bed. So we're going to go over to pick the Snoepeas now, and again I decided to give it one last crack for spring, and it was really hot in the first week of September, and we're in the middle of October now, and I've gotten away with it. I've planted 90 Snoepeas, and they're coming along really fantastic. So let's go over to this other raised garden bed. Okay, so I'm over here in my wicking bed. I set up for my watermelons and rockmelons, and I thought, you know what, let's be a bit clever and put the Snoepeas on the outside and go one last crack before summer gets here. And you know what, this has really worked out well. This is where I put my potatoes most years with my Snoepeas. I thought, you know what, let's try something completely different, and that's what we're doing here today. Showing people that you don't have to plant with certain crops, and some people just don't like the video because I go against the grain. These can stay on a little bit longer. I'm over here. Yeah, I'll just take you over here. This is only a small portion of what I'm harvesting today. I've planted 90, I think, or 92, and this is, I think, 20 odd, and I've still got more on the edge of the side of my fence line. I've got like 5 sandwich bags full of Snoepeas, and that's going to last us, pretty much all season. Leave those. Leave that. Look at these big pods, absolutely beautiful. Pull out this big weed while I'm at it. Alright. So far so good. We're going to get some tomatoes and eggplants, so let's go down to those raised garden beds. I'm over here at our eggplant, and I've just noticed that it's actually, all the leaves have dried up and shriveled. Only just the other day it was still beautiful and alive, so I don't know what's going on with this plant. It's just wilted, and we've had heaps of rain, so I don't know really what's going on here at the moment, but heaps of eggplant, heaps of eggplant. Yeah, absolutely beautiful. Right. And the only way to cook a good eggplant is to cook it like a good steak. You're gonna have to season it, put some salt on it, oil, and really cook it golden brown. There we go. There's a lot of baby ones here. Not really fussed on them at the moment. But all in all, there's some really good size eggplant right there. More cherry tomatoes. Absolutely lovely. Back. Okay, over here we'll go get some bigger tomatoes. There we go. Maybe not the best. They're getting a little bit bigger, these heirloom, but all in all, it's still a harvest. Might get you at the back here before these grub worms attack. Okay, so here's our harvest so far. We're doing pretty good. In this raised garden bed has eggplant, cherry tomatoes, corn, and at the back is all my grapes. So this year, hopefully, we should have like a lot of grapes, because the first season we had 10 grapes, and then it just summer came, so much rain, so much humidity, and all the caterpillars arrived afterwards, and it just annihilated it. So hopefully this year, with a bit of luck, we're going to have a really good harvest with our grapes. We got white and we got the 2 Merlot blacks, so really looking forward to that harvest. So I'm going to show you my 2 little baby apples that are coming along really nicely. Okay, this is a miniature apple tree called Anna, and this is for cooking, stewing apple, type of apple here. So only these are little baby buds just the other week, and now they're starting to form up. So I've got these little nets over them because I don't want any bugs, or maybe some bats might fly over. So I'm just trying to get those protected. The reason why I'm doing this video too is because our nectarines, one fell off this afternoon. Something bit into it, so I just got to harvest them. You know, always bugs or rodents or whatever is trying to attack your good harvest when it's time to, or just before. It really annoys me. So you've got to do everything in your power to stop these creatures from getting your great harvest. So I'm actually in my food forest down here in my spa area here, and I just want to show you this Curra blood navel, and it's just starting to load up here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 that I can actually see, and it's just an unbelievable that some of my hard work now is paying off. You know, by the time you bought the tree, the pot, the soil, there's $100, and I've got 10 of these with different type of trees, whether it be mulberries, blueberries, apple trees, mandarins, but it all takes time in this food crisis. And I think a lot of people have missed the boat in growing and harvesting their own produce. And I'm sorry to say, even I have to a certain extent, because when we had the tab and you know where, people were just complacent and we'll just go back to the old way of life, and we haven't. Food prices have gone through the roof, and unfortunately now it's a little bit too late. And you know, I just want to keep buying all these miniature and dwarf trees. That's what I'm about. I've got a big apple tree here, dwarf pink lady. Look at the size of it. And this has to be pruned, ready to go for next year. You know, and you may not get a return until the following year, maybe 2-3 years before you actually get a return. And that's what you have to be willing to sacrifice. So without further ado, the main star of the show is the nectarines. And as you can see, I've got this around a tomato cage because, take it a little bit closer, these young laterals can't support the weight. And you know, this has got 2 on them, and it's just bending the baby lateral. Now they only harvest or grow on first year young wood, and unfortunately this is how it is. So you know, I'm gonna have to prune this and then redo it again, and that's something that you have to learn as a gardener. So I wish I brought more of these. This is from my local nursery, and unfortunately I should have brought more, and now they can't get them in, so I'm kicking myself. So without further ado, look at that. Oh, unbelievable. Now I have to pick these a little bit earlier, but something was pecking and biting at one of them. So once I saw that, I have to, there's no way I'm letting these go. Absolutely gorgeous. Now for the all important taste test. Now I tasted one the other day and it was still firm, a little bit green, but hey, all in all, can you hear that crunch? The softness, the sweetness to it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what it's all about. growing your own food in your own backyard for free. You know, gardening is not cheap, but growing is for free. You know, I hope that sinks in and resonates with a lot of people. You know, this is my food forest, and this is what I call my food forest. I'm sorry that I don't have knee-high grass going everywhere and weeds galore, but this is what my food forest is. If I can get rid of this spa, I would, to house more plants, because this is what I want. So, without further ado, this is Rob from Focus Fresh Gardens Homestead, eating fresh to your plate. Either grow big or go to the shops. Thank you very much for watching it. Focus Fresh Gardens Homestead. Bye for now.